My name is Megan Robert, and I will be talking about youth rights in sports. Like me, people who show promise will often train 30 hours a week. It's very intense training, and young athletes are prone to physical and emotional abuse. In the past, athletes' rights in sports were not monitored, but now there are organizations to protect the rights of youths in sports. So to start off, I'll be talking about physical abuse. There is difficulty in discovering that abuse is happening because the athletes don't want to say that it's happening. There is a saying called no pain, no gain in gymnastics, and pretty much it's just the coaches that push athletes to their limit and can cause a lot of injuries. For example, one of my teammates at the gym, the coaches were forcing her to compete with an injured elbow, and now she can't do gymnastics anymore, and she had to get surgery. Another big thing about physical abuse in sports is sexual abuse by the coaches. In the mid-90s, young female athletes were sexually abused and raped by former British Olympic swimming star Paul Hickson, and in 2007, national tennis coach Claire Light was convicted on 4 counts of sexual abuse against children. The next topic I want to talk about is emotional abuse. There's a lot of emotional abuse in sports because athletes who train at the highest level are at a lot of risk because of the pressure to succeed for their coaches, their parents, family, and friends. There's more difficulty in discovering abuse is happening emotionally because there are no wounds, there are no bruises, there are no scratches, and people don't want to talk about their emotional abuse. Another topic I want to talk about is monitoring in sports. No rules. There used to be no rules, and there were There used to be no rules that were available or enforced, but the sport communities have added there should be no rules were available or enforced, and sport communities have avoided asking questions because they don't want to deal with all of the problems. So to ensure further success, in 1990, United Nations Convention on Rights of the Child started an organization to create rules and rights to prevent these things from happening. We're also going to start growing awareness and education about the problems so that it can be predicted before it happens. And yeah.